Hello, my fellow students, and happy holidays. Welcome to my third and final monthly address of the fall 2022 semester. While this won't be a review of the entire semester, a future production will be made for such purposes closer to the end of the year. Now, let's dive into the progress we've made in November. Following the release of my October monthly address, we spent that week celebrating and recognizing the first generation students of ASU-Beebe. ASU-Beebe is privileged to host hundreds of first-generation students across all of our campuses, and we are endlessly proud of those who are the first in their immediate family to attend college, despite the barriers that such a position may come with. The recognition and attention called to the systemic barriers plaguing higher education makes it easier for students at a disadvantage to get the support necessary for this resilient population to continue thriving. On November 8th, the Beebe Student Senate convened for its very first special session where the body discussed and resolved differences with proposed constitutional amendments. These amendments passed the Senate unanimously and are now subject to the approval of the entire student body. As a recording, polls are open for students to vote in the special election, and while this address will be released after the polls have closed, I hope that all students had the opportunity to make their voices heard in this important election and possibly see some new additions to the SGA Constitution. The week of November 13th was very busy for student government. A delegation of members competed at Arkansas Student Congress, in which the delegation was highly decorated in awards and honors for their debate skills. I would like to take the time to recognize the members of said delegation, which include Carter Kirby, Cindy Rios, Jackie Hernandez, Jacob Cater, Jasmine Rainey, and Sam Oliver. Concurrently, we hosted events for International Week, each day highlighting a different culture of intrigue. And I'm happy to report that there was active student participation at such events, especially on November 16th, when Dr. Kevin Johnson brought a class of his to make West African trade beads. Another event that began that week was the beginning of the Campus Cares Challenge, which seeks donations from students to help supply the food pantry, which is actively organized and administered by members of SGA's Campus Service Council. For the challenge, students are encouraged to come to the Student Center with their donation items in hand and vote for a campus ambassador who they'd like to see pied in the face by Campus Service Council Chair and SGA Vice President Grayson Griggs. You can find a list of requested food and hygiene products on the main email sent out on November 22nd or on SGA's Instagram account. When the challenge concludes, we will count the items in each box and determine who will be pied on December 12th. I want to highly encourage all students to get involved in this and be on the lookout for more marketing about the event in the future. The Campus Cares Challenge will conclude on December 9th, so make sure to get your items in by then. The final noteworthy event that occurred the week of November 13th is the college's annual QIF meeting. The Quality Improvement Fund is allocated from a percentage of student tuition dedicated to improving the quality of the student experience at ASU-Beebe. Faculty and staff from across all campuses at ASU-Beebe can send QIF requests which contain items that would directly and positively impact students, which are then reviewed at the meeting. This year, QIF had an abnormal surplus of $420,000, which is twice the amount, the usual amount. The request sent in totaled $300,000, and the members of the executive cabinet attending the meeting made an easy decision to approve all items. This is an extremely fortunate scenario for the entire student body, and SGA is proud to have facilitated an increase in the quality of the student experience. Some of the approved items include 21 new computers for the Heber Springs Computer Lab, a quadruped robot, 5 new security cameras to overlook the Beebe campus's parking lots, 40 new monitors for the CAD program, and so much more. SGA is committed to helping students in any way we can, and this is a prime example of the will of the student body at work. This week, the week of November 28th, also happened to be a busy week for student government. I resumed my diplomatic outreach initiative by meeting with Alexander Perez at the Heber Springs campus, who has been tasked with organizing the Heber Springs Student Senate. There, I received suggestions and heard issues on how to better SGA's presence on campus, and we are actively planning a revitalization of campus life at Heber Springs as well. I encourage all students at the Heber Springs campus to get involved through any means, whether it be joining a club, attending an event, or just staying a little longer on campus. These efforts will not go in vain, and they can dramatically brighten the already beautiful Heber Springs campus. On November 29th, the Beebe Student Senate held its third and final session of the semester where the multiple pieces of legislation were discussed and approved. Most importantly, though, we honored Vice President Grayson Griggs, who will be graduating this December and leaving this campus and SGA. In her year-long service to ASU-Beebe and the Student Government Association through the Vice Presidency and the Campus Service Council, students have experienced an increased quality of service never seen before. Her devotion to and impact on the Student Government Association is immeasurable and cannot be forgotten. I think I summed it up pretty well back in September when I said, what we need in ASU-Beebe's student government is the love, wisdom, and compassion that Grayson has constantly provided toward everyone she has touched. We should dedicate ourselves to that cause of hers, and we should be proud of her service to us all. So, on behalf of the entire Student Government Association and the student body, I want to say thank you, Grayson, for everything you have given to better this college. I encourage you all watching to tell Grayson, whenever you see her, thank you. With this semester wrapping up, I want to take the time to talk about what's left. This week when this address is publicized, will be host to some events taking place prior to finals. On December 6th, the ASU-Beebe Chamber Singers and Vocal Choir will have its monthly concert, and the following day, the theater department will host an improv comedy night in the theater, followed immediately by a late-night breakfast. Both of these events serve to de-stress students before finals begin, and I encourage all students to attend. Late-night breakfast will feature breakfast items to be served to students along with fun games and giveaways that will last into the night, so I hope to see you all there. December 12th will be the day that the results of the Campus Cares Challenge are announced, and students will be able to witness their selected campus ambassador be pied in the face. Be on the lookout for more information about this, and make sure to donate by December 9th. December 9th, folks. As the semester wraps up, SGA will be posting some semester reviews on social media and a yearly review closer to break, so keep your eyes peeled. Thank you all for watching. I look forward to my continued service to the student body. I hope to speak to you all again soon. Do well on your finals and have a safe, fun, and memorable winter break. I will see you all in January, and remember, be Vanguard.